Well, as you know, we pair wine to people's personalities and personal stories and palates.
This is arsehole wine, is it?
You guess.
Are you not going to tell me what it is? Or
well,
I don't care.
Actually, yeah. I mean, I thought we're going to go for a wine. We're traveling all around the world. I know that, like, being a journalist, you're like curious about culture and the world, and we are actually going to a country which I'm not sure if you've tried any of their wine. We're going to Georgia.
How interesting! I was writing about Georgian wine yesterday.
No way.
No, Georgian restaurants. Well,
because I was going to talk. Their food is amazing, and they're having like a real renaissance with travel and food there.
Yeah, it's a shame. The only thing anyone really knows about them is it's where Stalin came from. So it's only really uphill, isn't it, with Georgia? No, I went to some super swank omakase joint in Notting Hill, around the corner, Los Mochis. Mexican inside it, Juno omakase. It's lovely, down, low key sort of place. It's only about 400 quid a head before booze and service.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You're in for about £1,000, and obviously the only people in there, apart from people whose bills are paid by Rupert Murdoch, is obviously Russians. It's true around here. It is really only Russians. This is presumably this little place. You're surrounded by them, aren't you?
And Americans.
The odd American. Anyway, and this Russian was telling me, "You must go. I'm sure you wonderful restaurant. Go." And he took out his phone in the middle of this meal and was telling me at least 2 Georgian restaurants. One's called Kinkali. Do you know that one? That's
so is that after? Wait, because that sounds like Kinkali, as in like Kahete, like the region where they grow grapes.
That'll be it. Is that in Georgia?
That's it. Yes.
Oh my God.
That's where
it's probably
where
not
the grapes
pronounced
are grown.
Kinkali, is it?
Well, I actually had to write in my notes that you pronounce it Kalkeli. Kalkeli, yeah. So that's where these grapes are from.
Great, Georgian. Yeah, I do know. I've drunk Georgian red a long time ago, but yeah, not Georgian white.
Well, I thought I know that you eat out a lot, try all kinds of things. So I thought, let's bring you a white wine from Georgia, not a Saperavi. This is a really foodie white wine, and it's from the Mtsvane grape. Just trips off the tongue, spelled completely different to how you pronounce it. And it's from the M&S. I always like to have a supermarket wine, and this is from M&S. It's from their Found range, which I really wanted to promote because that's when the buyers go out and they actually work with winemakers from around the world and help kind of put grapes like Mtsvane on people's radar.
Marvellous.
So yeah, I'll be curious to see what you guys.
Well, I haven't eaten anything today, and I brushed my teeth just before I came, in case things got fruity. And you know how white wine straight onto brushed teeth, straight onto Colgate.
Yeah, well, I mean that will get the acidity going on the taste buds.
It just goes all a bit yang onto the toothpaste.
Well, hopefully, I mean this has got quite a lot going on. It's fruity and there's like a bit of citrusy going on. Not sure what brand of toothpaste you use, but
Colgate, I said. But
Colgate,
what is there now? Oh, there's Colgate and Aqua.
Oh, I know Pronamel because that's good for enamel when you're basically drinking wine all the time.
Is that right?
I haven't been paid.
By who? By the Georgians? I think you must have been.
I love this.
It's fine. I've just brushed my teeth. Can I eat a little something? Can I just have a cracker?
Okay.
Because honestly, seriously, it's just it goes in. It's a bit like turpentine.
Okay, so you're right. Like there is that herbal element that's kind of sage. But what I love about the Mtsvane grape is it's called Mtsvane because it's like meant to refer to green. The fact that it's meant to look like emerald green, but it doesn't look that emeraldy. However, it's meant to be giving like lots of peach, apricot. There's a little bit of orange blossom on the smell. But then there is that kind of herbal sagey thing. So the thing is, it can stand up to lots of hearty Georgian cuisine, like kind of bread stuffed with cheese. But I actually think it would go really well with like a roast chicken, quite frankly.
Would you ever step away from red wine with chicken? Would you drink white wine with chicken?
Yeah, like white Rhone, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what roast chicken is for, is something to drink with a nice burgundy, isn't it? That's why chickens exist. So that they can be raised to about sort of 8 weeks and then roasted and really salty and oily and then a nice bottle
But wouldn't you do that with lamb? Well, you could say that about lamb.
Yeah, I don't like lamb so much.
I don't either. Yeah. But that's why I see it as a conduit for red.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah. I quite like chicken.
Every Friday night, roast chicken, bottle of burgundy.
Well, you could mix it up with this now.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
Well, you can also, it's very good with soft goat's cheese.
Rubbish. Nothing is good with soft goat's cheese.
What? That's not true.
Then let me have some goat's cheese then. Because that might...
Because, I deliberately went, it's Bragston, it's English, soft goat's cheese, it's creamy, it's kind of neutral. But then you infuse it, it's got high acidity because it's goat's cheese, with a high acid of the Mtsvane. Then you kind of infuse that canvas with peach, apricot, bit of sage. It actually, I think, kind of enlivens it.
It's a very salty one as well. I mean, it's
Oh no, is it very salty?
Well, no, I haven't. No, it's not. It's in a good way. It's the first thing I've eaten for a day, and it's I mean about goat's cheese and wine that if you have the old-fashioned sort of French
chevret,
just sort of the old platter with cheeses, they're all there. There are very few wines that are good with all the cheeses, and normally I'd only have cheese if I've got half a bottle of nice claret or something left over from the main part of the meal.
Yeah.
Which is lovely with fatty cow cheese. But with goat's cheese, you get all the tannins the same way you do if you have salmon with.
Well, that's why
red wine.
white wine is much better. If you had to choose one glass of wine to go with the cheese board, I would say like an off-dry, like kind of a Viognier or an off-dry Riesling or a Gewürztraminer.
Something actually sweet and nice.
Something actually sweet, yeah. This, hopefully it would be like, Am
I compelled to agree with you?
No. I mean, actually, I think this is actually a bit too firm. I should probably have just gone for like a softer, creamier chèvre. I was trying to be a bit fancy and support England with Ragston.
But that's good. I don't want to eat French stuff unless I really, really have to. No, that was great. No, that's good. And